And welcome back to the Edmonton League of Legends Open, Day 1 play-in number 1, Thursday night. We are here, we are live, we're having a great time. 6 teams tonight competing. 2 teams are going to advance from that to the finals on Sunday. The other teams will not advance. Watch our logo fly. We decided that we're not going to do a full screen champ select this time so that we can get some stats after the game. Because
Hopefully.
For some reason, after the game ends, Riot wants to double the size of the window. So, strange times.
Yeah.
Strange
Bonus
choices.
points if you can guess the champion in the background.
Kled, do I get points?
I was kind of going to leave that up for Twitch chat, but...
Twitch chat. Blitzcrank!
All right. So we are into game. Bans have gone through. We do see the insta-lock Zillion.
Oh, billion. That's a zillion.
That's a spicy pick.
That is an unexpected priority pick there. But maybe they've got a plan. They probably do, I bet you.
I would hope so. You pick a character like Zillion, I'd hope you have a plan.
Yeah, the plan is to win the game.
Quick go over the bans. We've got Ivern, Alawi, and Nautilus on the blue side being banned out. Meanwhile, Ezreal, Diana, and Renata Glask.
Renata, she is gone as well. And we got the Twitch Braum in the bot lane, probably. Likely to be the bot lane.
Hovering the Zeri, looking at the Vayne.
We did see a Vayne last game on stream. Vayne top lane, not bot lane.
Yeah.
Kog'Maw instead.
Yeah, Kog'Maw, quite a lot of damage once you get into the late game with the Kog'Maw. Especially, that's an old school lane, the Kog'Maw Lulu.
Yeah, that is a classic lane. The speed up, the slow down, the shield, the extra damage on the long range auto attacks.
Yeah, the ultimate knock up to... help disengage.
Yeah, Lulu gets... Oh, but she's not going to come. She's not going to play. We're going to get Senna instead today.
So, that Senna is a good flex. We could see her AD carry or support. That Kog'Maw then could be AD carry mid lane. Zillion could be support or mid lane, likely.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what these teams might be innovating. Maybe they've got the jungle Kog'Maw ready to go. But
I think so. We'll
see.
That's why they banned the aggressive counter jungler of Ivern, so that Kog'Maw can get.
There you go. Yeah, Viego being banned out as well, and we do see the Vi as the last pick in the first part of the draft. And if you've been watching MSI, Vi was picked, and all of the commentators have been talking about how much of a BM pick that was. Because Vi currently in the meta, I'm not completely up to date on my meta, but what I've heard from MSI is basically a much worse Jarvan.
A much worse Jarvan. Oh, that's sad for Vi.
Yeah. Old favorite of mine. She was one of my main jungles when she first came out.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun
to
play. She's got that click follow you ultimate, which is always great fun, and the dash fist in your face.
Yeah, a lot back in the old days. A lot of burst damage and pretty decent CC you could get out of the Vi, but not quite the same nowadays. We do have the Volibear, Camille, and Ari being the final 3 bans of this draft phase. Ornn being picked up for the top lane. That is the NA special, apparently. And that's going to be a pretty uncontested lane.
Yeah, Ornn is one of those champions that has always been really interesting, bringing that massive long-range engage for his team, the ability to increase the power of a few select carries, and just his ability to be pretty strong and dominant in that top lane as well, too. Ornn, one of my favorite champions to see in our competitive matches, so great to see him picked up here. And we're going to see a Darius as the last pick going in that top lane, very likely.
Yeah, that's likely the pickup to counteract the Ornn. I don't know how well Darius can do. He is a very big lane bully, but Ornn generally does pretty well against lane bullies. He kind of just plays his own game.
Plays his own game, hangs around, burns the man, takes the money, and upgrades stuff. And it looks like their top laners were both their first players, which is strange.
Yeah,
Do
they
we have
actually
a perfect lineup here.
They went and organized themselves in the lobby. So shout out to them.
Wow, what sweethearts. So yeah, we do have the proper ordering going into the game. Very rare thing to occur here.
I want to say this. We got the classic Bjergsen versus Jensen matchup in the mid lane.
Ooh.
Zillion against Vigar.
Love it.
Those are two, I'd say, pretty iconic champions for the two famous mid laners. Well, I don't know that we'll see quite Jensen and Bjergsen level of gameplay here, but,
I think we will.
We might. We might see better.
I'm guaranteeing it, in fact. If you don't see better play than Bjergsen, you get 2 Shroot Bucks.
That's a lot of Shroot Bucks.
That's 2 more than you had before, I guarantee it.
Yeah, and since we are on the normal NA client, we are, as you can see, waiting for the spectator delay. So we will take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We will have the game right away, 2.5 minutes to be precise, and we'll be right back.
And we are... Oh, wrong one again.
I gotta apply it. There we go.
There we go. There
we go.
are
It's
handsome
fixed now.
teams. Top of the dome versus Team Fail Support. Coming in hot.
Third try was the charm.
The triest. The third try is the triest. There we are. Top of the dome versus Team Fail Support, boys and gals.
All right, we are on to the Rift, and we got a full stack going up to the top lane from Team
boy.
Failed Support.
Looks like we got a tricky level 1 start. A little bit of a rush. Olaf with his axes, if he manages to land it, could be extremely dangerous.
Yeah,
Ornn with the slow. Ooh, the hit from Senna for the slow as well, too. Not going to do enough, though. They're going to be able to walk away. I love it. I really love when I see teams try something. Even though it generally doesn't work, it's a great time.
Yeah, and that Senna actually did start the queue. I was thinking maybe it was a possibility, as we do see an engage onto the Vi here by Olaf, getting a bit of damage early on, and Vigar are going to have to start with the baby cage level 1.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice there from Puka. Hopefully it doesn't hurt him too much in that lane.
Yeah,
is our in-game coming through, Kevin?
Oh, there we go.
Nice. There we go. You can hear that ping. Ping.
We do see blue buff starts for both jungles.
Nice starts. Olaf really does want that blue buff to start off. It makes his jungle path so much easier.
Yeah, as avid Olaf and Vi player, when I do run the jungle, they are definitely up there on my list of junglers. I can full-heartedly agree how nice it is having a blue buff as Olaf. And how much it sucks when I get invaded and inevitably lose that blue buff.
Nice start here for the Cog Senna combo. They really don't want to be the ones getting 2 seconds, so pushing that lane here is going to ensure that they're not going to be level 1 versus a level 2 bot lane, putting them in that potentially dangerous denial zone. But Trin here playing really far forward, managing to focus them off the lane, going to crash the wave into the tower. Nice start here from their bot side. Don't have to worry about much from the jungles. They know he started with blue start. Pretty safe to play aggressively here. We do see occasionally a jungle will run a quick blue and then bot lane. Didn't go for that this game. Not going to see that from top of the dome.
Yeah, and early on we do see the Darius with the early push in lane here.
Darius having that AoE swing, choosing to use it in his lane. 14 out of the, 17. Not too bad. Not too bad. 18, 19, 24. I don't know how many CS he could have had, though. I really don't know, actually.
I believe that was wave 3, so that's
19.
sounds about right.
Olaf in that jungle, 20 creep farms. Great job, Olaf.
Yeah.
Just on the bot side here, he's just having a peaceful jungle route. Vi doing the same, hitting her top side as well too. No ganks available for Olaf on the bot side, but we do see for Vi, Ornn being pushed pretty far forward. It could be possible that we might see Vi top here in a little bit.
Yeah, Vi sitting on that red buff. Darius definitely staying on the push, and early flash out here from Senna. The jump on by Braum. He's going to have to flash away. Suit Duck now in a lot of trouble. Exhausted has to flash, and both laners get out with barely any health left.
Yeah, we are.
And Olaf, the flash forward with the axe first blood. Suit Duck now in trouble under the tower. Will be a double kill for the Olaf. He will be able to walk away from that tower. And what a play down in the bot lane. The jungle right there, ready to pick up where the bot lane left off.
Yeah, massive there for Team Failed Sport. It really didn't look like the jungler was going to be able to make anything happen there in the bot lane with how far forward they were pushed. But Olaf had something different in mind completely. Decided that he was going to come from behind the tower. And with that aggressive engage there from Mommy Rodent on the Braum, landing that nice hit, it did open up the reverse trade. Both trades going in so hard. 3 flashes burned in that bot lane. And a double kill for Team Failed Sport to start off the match.
Yeah, and worthwhile note, we do have the Kog'Maw being the one running the exhaust in this lane. And no heal on the side of top of the dome.
Top of the dome. Going for full aggression right there. They do have the Ignite and the exhaust in the bot lane, so they were really hoping to make a kill
early on,
happen there.
So that's almost a even bigger slide there in that laning pressure, losing all of the summoners on the side of top of the dome, and the Olaf getting those 2 kills. That's a great jungle champion to snowball.
Yeah, Olaf with damage and money is really oppressive. He can do so many things that other junglers can't, but if he doesn't have the cash, he generally is a little squish. So yeah, being able to put some money onto Olaf can make it very, very, very frustrating for the rest of the map.
Yeah, and with those early 2 kills on that Olaf, we might see exactly what those MSI commentators and analysts that I was talking about early on, as Trin getting a bit of damage onto Mommy Rodent. Shield goes up the wrong way. We might see what they were talking about. Vi doesn't have a lot of utility outside of the damage, so if Olaf gets that early lead ahead of her and just pushes her out of the jungle, it's going to be really hard for Vi to do a lot.
Yeah, Vi there, if Olaf does manage to get into her jungle, that would be a scary circumstance. So we'll see what happens as the game progresses forward. Olaf is doing the dragon right now. Vi at base, not going to be able to contest this. They're very far away. Bot lane push deeply in. That's a free dragon there for Team Failed Support at under 7 minutes.
Yeah, no, really good objective control. I believe they saw the Vi on bot lane and then kind of move away and took a quick look around and knew that they had the freedom to go for it, as now the ulti comes out from Ornn. The ulti available, the flash by Darius. Whoa! What a play!
And that is knowing your limits. He almost oversteps, does manage to get a little bit of damage, I think, came through from the Ornn ult onto him as well, too, that he was trying to avoid. But he does have just enough damage there to finish off the Ornn. Gets the lead in that top lane, manages to push the tower in. Ornn's got a burn TP. Very strong play there from Darius. Super aggressive.
Yeah, and now here Vi getting harassed, like I was saying earlier, and especially with that Zillion will be a menace speeding up that Olaf into the back line.
Yeah, and with Olaf as well, too, the Olaf-Zillion combo, Olaf can be a carry, he can focus on just doing damage, and if Zillion's there to give him that res, that is a scary...
The res, the speed buff, the perfect bomb delivery system in a Berserker Viking. That is a scary combo, and one that I was talking about that Bjergsen Jensen matchup, the Veigar versus Zilean, that was often a jungler that they paired with the Zilean was the Olaf.
Interesting decisions here. A little bit of synergies being thought of between our teammates.
Yeah, and I just got to go back to that Darius outplay, as we do have a double root down on the bottom lane. Mommy Rodin going to put up the shield, and that should be enough to deter anything. As we do get an engage on the top lane again, Darius not quite going to connect on the spin to get that health back, but what a play there. Dodging, he did get hit by the initial burst of the ultimate, but managed to flash away from the second hit, which would have been a big knock-up.
Oh boy. Yeah, and now here in that top lane, Darius has gone for Sheen, so no durability pretty much there. He's going for pure damage build, so Ornn able to force him to base here, forcing Darius back after that early kill. Oh, and to me, almost gets caught in the baby cage, but does manage to do a little bit of waddling his way away. Oh, but big engage here onto the bot side from Bangle. Hwang getting extremely low, gonna fall down. He's gonna go as well too. Trin can't really do any backup. So that is gonna be a clean, nice gank, clean ultimate from Bangle there on the Vi.
Yeah, no, a very, very nice kill and gank there from the Vi. Definitely what she needs to get back into this game, get some presence out onto the field, and try to slow down this Olaf a little bit by getting some of her own lanes going again.
And that is what Vi wants too, a mobile AD, an AD that can't bring her any deeper. Just ult the Kog'Maw. If he's got flash, that's as far as I'm going.
Yeah, and we saw it wasn't far enough, as now Darius in the top lane getting that engage again, Ornn having to back away.
Yeah, and Ornn does not have TP available right now. He is going to look to probably stay around, get that farm while that TP is still down. He does have Vi on the golems, potentially in position for some backup if Darius does decide to go aggressive here under tower onto the Ornn.
And I do want to point out, we do have the Bramble Vest early pickup from the Ornn in the top lane, which is pretty big against the Darius, being able to cut away that healing a little bit from the Q.
Bangle did get just barely spotted there by the edge of the minions, popping out of the bush, looking to find a Q opportunity. Gets spotted instead, so gank is going to go away, going to have to leave the top lane. Not going to be able to make anything happen there. But giving a little bit of support, emotional and otherwise, to the Ornn. But Ornn getting re-engaged on here from the Darius, and he's got the jungler with him now. Flash and dash away from the Ornn, but Darius is not done!
The dunk goes down, but Timmy going to pick up the kill there, as now the engage onto the bot side. They saw the jungler was top. They don't have any fear, but fear they needed to have, as now Twitch goes down. The ultimate's not enough. The exhaust not enough. Too much damage from the double 80 carries.
Yeah, that the ability for Kog'Maw to just instantly exhaust the Twitch as soon as they get into any sort of fight there, just put him into a very dangerous spot. And Gangbanger getting caught out here. No mana is going to pop down. Antony on the backside, though, very low. He's going to be able to connect onto Bangle. Bangle is going to be able to pop his Q, but he doesn't care. He's going to flash right onto his face and pop him down with the true damage and that axe. Right, one more time. Oh, wow. Mummy Rodin extremely low here in the bot side as well, too. Kog'Maw with his executes on his R, looking to keep this tower pushed, put the aggression on them. They've already gotten what looks like four.
Yeah. No, that was much more than 2 plates down on the bot side. That is a fully dead turret. There's now the re-engage by Ornn in the top side here. Darius taking a lot of damage, but those stacks, those bleeding stacks do add up over time, especially once you start considering the ulti, as now Vi getting chained up in her own jungle, taking a lot of damage from both the 80 carries and the jungle creep.
And we are seeing mid laners positioning around there as well too. Mid tower is getting pressed on with the Herald. Veigar had moved away to assist on the bot side, but that's going to open up a Herald. But on the top side, Haha Gobert is going haha in his face. They're both so low. Darius is going to flash away, and he's going to be able to live. And Haha Gobert is going to live as well too, both extremely low health. And if you notice in the top side, Haha Gobert having a hard lane now with 0-2, but managing to keep up in farm, so not falling behind in gold. But flash forward from Zillion doesn't connect the bombs. He's getting completely collapsed on. The whole team's there. They take him down. The Dragon goes, though, at the same time for team failed support, so Zillion will serve as a little bit of a alarm clock distraction.
Yeah, no, the death for Dragon, definitely a trade that you can live with, I feel. Ocean Drake coming up as the main set coming through here, as we do have the Ocean Rift.
A little bit of healing all over the map. Little fresh plants.
And so we got an Infernal Drake and a Mountain Drake as the first two dragons picked up by Team Failed support here. So that is actually a pretty great combo with this Olaf, having that extra bit of damage, extra bit of tankiness. Same with the Darius. They're both bruisers. They're not the tankiest creatures out there. They're no Ornn for sure, but that extra Mountain Drake does help.
Yeah, all the little bit extra bonuses are massive, and we do see now a lane swap already. Kog'Maw pretty much by himself, though, but nah, he's not.
Oh my
Trin
God.
on the backside. Hwang with the damage, dropping Haha Gobert down. But Vi's here for the follow-up onto Vasetta. She's not going to be able to connect, though. And Antony on the backside as well, too.
Suit going down so low. The center ulti coming out, not enough. Kog'Maw does pick up one, and Timmy will not find anything more, and this bot lane is just absolutely smashing through this team with this Olaf.
Yeah, Kog'Maw already having his Gwynsus completed with the lane rotation, doing so much damage in those team fights, landing his ultimates as well too. If you can weave in those ultimates as a Kog'Maw, the bonus damage that you get as a result is absolutely massive. So,
hello, honey fruit.
Oh, wow. And Kog'Maw just pops in. Oh, I thought that.
No, that was given away. Yeah.
It was a friendly pass.
So at least we're hoping that could be a team steal.
That's possible. Haha Gobert going hard onto Gangbanger. Gangbanger does pop his ultimate, though. He's going to be able to save himself. Antony falling really low under tower. The save there from the Braum with the extra damage, but it's not enough. Trin lands a long-range blow to pick up the kill. Flash used on Braum just to get out of there from that Kog'Maw. And Team Fail support are playing in between towers. Wow, Puka with the damage there.
Yeah, Puka been quietly farming away here as now Hwang on a rampage. Holy cow, the double kill stays alive. Bomb Q from downtown.
King Braum with the killer Q onto Kog'Maw, killing him dead.
From Terwilliger. Out here
from
in Edmonton.
Riverbend. Yeah, and massive pressure here being applied by Team Fail support. It was not really that much of a decisive laning phase, except for on the bot side. But bot lane really took that advantage and used it extremely well. They swapped right away after they took that tower, took the gold, and brought that gold to the top lane. And it's just been fight after fight. And Vi starting the engage here onto Gangbanger. She's got her stopwatch, gonna pop it down. Antony, though, with so much damage so quickly, Vi is gonna get bursted.
Yeah, and now Darius getting sped up into the middle of the team. He goes in for the dunk onto Suitduck, but Suitduck does manage to kite away from that one. Vigar dropped very low from the bomb, as now Suitduck will finally go down. Braum quick to follow, staying a bit too long with no life there. Trin going to stay just alive on this Senna as the push comes in, and the mid lane outer tower, or inner tower, will go down.
Yeah, Trin landing a lot of chains this game to really lock up the opposing team, really giving her team the opportunity to follow up and do some massive damage.
Yeah, and I was talking earlier with Vi, the big thing, not having a whole lot of utility outside of the ulti once you're behind, and I think maybe relying on that ulti a bit too much. We've kind of seen it pop as soon as it comes off cooldown twice in a row here, and it has not led to good things.
Yeah, unfortunately, too, the Vi isn't level 11, so it doesn't have the 2 levels in that ultimate. The Olaf, though, 703 right now. 120 CS, basically. Just absolutely dominant. And we are going to see what looks like a dragon contest here from top of the dome. They're not willing to give away 3 dragons for free. They're going to look to find the Kog'Maw, but Kog'Maw's going to find them first. Popping a whole bunch of damage. Not enough, though. Kog'Maw W is on cooldown for a slight duration. They're not going to be able to take advantage of it. Olaf is just doing the dragon for free in the background, and they're not actually going to be able to pop out to contest. So they make the motion, but it's another ocean for Team Fail support.
Yeah, that Kog'Maw just too much damage to be able to get past at this current moment. Neither the Ornn nor the Braum is in a solid position to compete against that damage.
Yeah, and with Kog'Maw damage as well too, tanks aren't they're not having a great time no matter what, especially when Kog'Maw gets ahead. So gonna be extremely hard to deal with. And we are seeing also Senna 1013. So much gold right now on Senna, a really deceptive amount of gold.
Yeah, you see 1.5 completed items already as Wong getting put in the baby cage. Not going to have any problems with that, though, as the Rift Herald does get put right in front of the inhibitor.
And so much pressure is being applied right now. They have Rift Herald pushing out on the mid lane tower. They are going to be able to take the tower down. And then the top side, they're putting a lot of pressure as well, too. Rift Herald bouncing forward. Big engage.
And Timmy going through the ulti coming across from Senna. Ornn going to get the knockup, but it's not going to be enough. He will go down as well. And 2 members left alive as this Rift Herald continues to tear through the base.
Wow.
Vigar, the only one left alive as the Nexus is falling 20 minutes in. The Baron just spawned. It doesn't matter. He's late to the game. They don't need him. And the game is over with 20 minutes. And Timmy Gangbanger and Team Failed support taking that one pretty handily.
Yeah, massive game there from Team Fail support. Just when you think that they're going to be playing it a little bit slow, the jungler comes from behind the tower bot lane, picks up the double kill. What a way to really kick off the start of that game. And it was that bot lane advantage that really turned the tide in the mid game, extending their lead on the top side of the map. As you can see, when you're looking at the gold counts here, we are seeing a massive amount of gold on both Antony and the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw nearly 10k, Antony a little bit over 10k, the most gold in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at the total gold for the team, you've got nearly a 20k gold advantage at 20 minutes. Like, the game ended 20 minutes and 13 seconds. You're sitting 44k to 28k. That says a lot about it.
Yeah, and it was a tough lane for the Twitch and the Braum to start off with. It looked like they did get pushed in to start, and they weren't able to get a level 2 advantage. They really had summoners to fight at level 2 if they wanted to, and the Braum CC plus Twitch damage at level 2 is pretty oppressive, but they weren't able to execute that. And then with that one gank from Antony that just went cleanly, nobody died. They got 2 kills, forced them to lose a lot of CS under tower. That really was a play that swung the game wide open.
Yeah, and I think kind of we were talking about Antony all game long, and kind of an under-mentioned character was that Senna sitting 2-0-17 at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. That is a hell of a game for a support.
Yeah, Trin landing chains all over the place, locking people down. So much follow-up. You have the chain into the Zillion double bomb, and then you've got Olaf just running right at their faces. Impressive play there from Team Fail Sport. They are going to advance here into our next game, which is going to be the winners finals. The winner of this game, this next game to come, will advance to Sunday as the number 1 seed from today, and the losing team will have to try and win their way back in the losers bracket.
And that will be Team Fail Support versus Randy's Kittens.
Randy's Kittens.
So we'll have that game underway very shortly here. Please stick around. We'll be right back after a short break.